Hi everyone, so welcome to today's class. So we have been continuing the SAP EWM classes, right? So there was two classes are already over. I believe two or three classes are already over, but we have missed some of the basic concept that I think you need to know before we need to proceed further, okay? Because of your comments that I am seeing in the video, in the last video I'm seeing, so that's why it is I believe that we need to know this concept, and this concept will be also helpful who are just new to the SAP EWM and they don't know about anything about the EWM. That will be also helpful for them. So let's start with this class, and before that one, you might have this question about the documentation or how we can get this document. So basically, this document I'll be sharing over the website that we are having. Okay, and the link will be provided in the classes. But first, I need to complete this um, like total document I need to complete it, then I'll be sharing it. Mostly it will take 2 to 3 days or 1 to 2 days mostly it will take to complete the document. So today also we will be covering maybe half of the parts of the basic concept, and in the next class we will be covering the next half parts. Okay, so by the end of the class you will be having a basic idea about what are the process, what are the deployment options, what are the different functions are available, and what is the data transfer. So everything, every basic idea you will be getting an idea on it. Okay, so now let's understand. So let's say you are working in a SAP EWM project, as an implementation project you are working. So you have been asked to search what kind of deployment options are there, what kind of functionality are there, or let's say your client is saying how we can transfer the data, how we can manage the data. So this has been come to you, and you have to find out what are the things are there in SAP EWM and what is the integration that are required or integrations are available or what are the options are available. You have to dig down to the bottom what are the things are there. Means overall overview you have to take an idea and you have to give a, let's say, presentation or anything. And second thing, this concept will help you to give the certification exams also. Okay, these points what I have pointed down over here. So these pointers have been taken from the certification book. Okay, or the you can say it is from the that press book only. Okay, press book or certification book. It is driven from that one. So these are basically what I have seen is coming in the let's say in your certification exam questions. So that's why I have taken this pointer. So it will be very helpful for you if you are going for working or going for a let's say EWM certification exam. Both of the ways it will help you. And also I'll be sharing those books that I have on the SAP EWM. I will be sharing that one. If anyone is interested to go through the complete book, they can also go through the complete books also. Okay, so let's start. So let's understand what is the SAP EWM, why SAP EWM is created, and what was the purpose at that time. Okay, so when SAP EWM was started or they have designed the SAP EWM, it was basically designed to act as a decentralized system which will be a part of your SAP SCM system. Okay, so I believe SAP SCM system, most of the people they know it. What is a SCM system? It is a supply chain management, so which will be focusing on, let's say, your logistics execution side, logistics side, and your sales side. Mostly they are including these kind of things, SAP SCM. Okay, so the versions which are available on the SCM side are SAP EWM 5.0. This was the starting version of SAP EWM. Then current version of SAP EWM is EWM 9.5 version. This is the current version. If you are taking the SAP SCM side, then current version is SAP EWM 9.5. Okay. So in S4HANA 1610, they have made the EWM system or EWM module as a part of your let's say SAP ERP system. If we say about the ERP system, it is a part of your ERP system, or it is a, let's say about the business solution. So it will be a part of your business solution, which will come like, likewise you are using the SAP WM. So SAP WM is a integrated part of SAP ERP software, right? So similarly, it will be a integrated part of your SAP ERP software. Okay, so it will come inside your SAP ERP. So there will be no decentralized system. You will be using it with the S4HANA system. Okay, so this is called as a embedded system, or the system is included in the ERP server or ERP system. Okay. Now next one, in S4HANA 1809 release, EWM was designed to used as a decentralized option also. In 1610 it was available. It was available as a embedded system, but in 1809 it was available, but you can also use it as a decentralized option also, you can use it. Okay. Now these are the things or basics which are there in the S4HANA deployment scenario. Okay, so these are the options where available, or these are the developments or hierarchies are there. Okay, so let's understand the integration between SAP EWM and other ERP modules or other ERP functionalities. Okay, so SAP EWM can work individually. Let's say you can do the picking, packing, put away, everything you can do in the SAP EWM system, but still you need a integration with other module, or let's say SAP ERP mostly, to get the some of the transactional data and some of the master data. Okay, so you can use it as a backend system so that your data will be flow through the different systems. Okay, let's say about if you are going for any kind of inbound delivery, or you are going for a goods receipt process, you will be need the SAP ERP process as a background. So similarly, if you are going for availability checking, I believe availability checking, if anyone from SD side, so they will be able to understand what is the availability check. So for availability check, you need to have an interface with SAP CRM system, customer relationship management, which is mostly related to SD, and you might have need also the global ATP in APO module. Okay, if anyone is from the APO module, they will be able to understand. So if you are having some functions like slotting or availability checking, then you need to have an integration between these modules. Okay, so let's say this warehouse which you are setting for the EWM warehouse, if it is a transit warehouse, then you need to do a integration with the transportation management also. So SAP EWM is also supports the TM module. So TM is a transportation management module. Maybe we will see some part of the TM in the EWM classes also. So what is a transit warehouse? So let's say you are not having a, like in your warehouse, just products are coming and they are going from there. It is a transit over there. Let's understand it in the simple language. You have seen most of the places, let's say you are traveling from Delhi to Jammu Kashmir. Let's say you are going to Jammu Kashmir from Delhi. So you have to halt at your Srinagar bus stop, or let's say you are going by bus, then you have to halt by Srinagar. Or let's say in some cases, let's say you are traveling internationally. Okay, let's say you are traveling internationally and you are starting from some of the local airports. Let's say we have a lot of international airport, but some of the flights they go through the Delhi as a transit airport. Okay, so you might have come from, let's say, Kochi, or you are coming from Kolkata, or you are coming from Bhubaneswar, or you are coming from let's say Bangalore. Okay, so in some places you can go only via Delhi airport. Okay, so in that case, your Delhi becomes a transit hub. Okay, so similarly for the transport, for the, let's say, materials also, if you are having those kind of things, so you can set a transit warehouse also. Means there you are not going to store anything, or you don't want to pick anything from there, but you are just doing a transit over there. Okay, so let's say smaller trucks are coming there and they are getting loaded to the bigger trucks, and bigger trucks will be leaving from there. So there will be no storing and all activities will be there. You are only transiting from one, let's say from one transportation type to another transportation type. You are just moving from there. So it is like a transit warehouse. Okay. And let's say some of the other functions which are kit to stock. Okay. Batch selection. These are some new concepts are there. Okay. So if you are using these kind of concept, you can have a integration with the production module or PP module. Okay. So these are some of the basic integration you will be needing for the SAP EWM. Now let's understand what are the options are available for deployment scenario. Okay, we have seen the deployment scenario, or we have seen the development of EWM scenario, but let's understand what is the deployment scenario of SAP EWM. So SAP EWM can be deployed as a business suite decentral EWM. What is means by business suite decentral EWM? So this will be a part of your SCM system. As we have seen, as a part of your SCM system, your EWM, you are using your EWM system as a SAP SCM system, not in the ERP or S4HANA. You are using it under the SCM system, so that you can use. So with respect to that, you might have some backend, let's say backend ERP system, which will be, let's say, your ECC system or any other system will be there. So you can use it that you can use that, and with respect to that, you can use it decentrally with the SAP SCM system. So when we can use this, this is a classic deployment for all kinds of warehouse platform and warehouse processes. So you can use all the SAP processes over here, where you can use what kind of warehouse can be used. So let's say high volume warehouses are there, independent operations are happening. So these kind of things you can use it through the decentral EWM, which is under business suite. Okay, this is called business suite decentral EWM. Okay, you can use a material flow system also. So what is a material flow system? We will be looking in the coming classes. Okay, so next option is EWM embedded in S4 HANA. Means S4, your EWM system is a part of your S4 HANA system. How you can use it or when you can use it? You can use it for small and mid-size warehouses. Let's say you are only using the warehouses as your near to your production shop, or you are just managing over there. There are no major activities are going on. There is no let's say dispatching activity, or no major distributions are happening over there. So these are called the small and mid-size warehouses. You are using some basic functionalities. Okay, so there you can use the SAP S4HANA embedded EWM. Okay, EWM system as a part of your S4HANA system. Okay, so you can use it through new deployment option. So you can create a new thing, and in the SCM system you can use your all existing system, you can move them to the new system. Okay, so this is also available as a basic and advanced EWM. So functionality will be available for all, but basically this will be a embedded system. In the coming classes or coming concept, we will be looking into it. What is the difference between embedded EWM and decentralized EWM? Which functions are not available there? Which functions are omitted over there? So we will be looking into it. So next one is a decentralized EWM on S4HANA. So this is also same as your business suite decentralized EWM. Okay, same as, if you are planning to go with the S4 HANA system, so you can take it on S4 HANA system. If you want to go for the business suite option, you can go with the business suite option. There is no difference between that one. But keep in mind that but keep in mind that if you are taking a decentralized EWM on S4HANA, then you have to check for the versions. As we have seen, after 1809, you have to take those versions for the decentralized S4HANA EWM system. Okay, so next one is your SAP S4HANA Cloud Extended Edition and Decentralized version. Okay, so this is a cloud edition. Okay, based on your SAP Business Suite decentralized or S4HANA decentralized system. So both of the things you can take on cloud. Let's say SCM system also you can use it under cloud, and S4HANA system also you can use it under cloud. Okay, so in this cloud edition, so whenever there is a cloud edition, cloud edition, you don't have to pay for the software, or you don't have to pay for the any kind of, let's say, um, you don't have to pay for the software, but rather you will be have a monthly subscription. Okay, so monthly, let's say I'm having 300 people or I'm having 100 people, like 100 workers. So I will be taking a subscription for 100 people for 1 month. Okay, so monthly subscription will be there. You can likewise you can charge it annually, or whatever functionalities or what is payment options are available. You can take it as that one. So remember it, cloud version, you have to take a subscription. Other versions, let's say business suite, or you are going for any kind of other system, let's say on-premise system, or you are taking let's say local system, which we call on-premise system. So for those kind of system, you don't have a let's say subscription. You have to install your software and you have to take the software license. Okay, here you don't have to pay for the software licenses, but you have to take a subscription. Okay, and whenever you are using a cloud, remember this thing also, no customization or modifications are allowed. Okay, you have to work with the standard system. If any people are already working, they might have seen there are a lot of G transactions or developments are there in the on-premise system, or which is called a local server system, which we are using. Those kind of systems are having a lot of G transactions or lot of customizations are there. But in the EWM or in any kind of, let's say, cloud versions, SAP is now suggesting they will not provide any kind of customization, or they are not providing any kind of, let's say, enhancement or modification in the system. So there will be no upgrades or nothing will be, sorry, there will be no modification or customization will be there. Okay, so SAP will be managing the upgrade or new release. Right now, what is happening? If you are taking a local system, then you have to upgrade the system. Okay, you have to upgrade the system. You have to system upgradation. You have to check. You have to do all those kind of things. But in the cloud version, you don't have to do anything. SAP will take care of it. They will be sending the, let's say, monthly, quarterly releases they will be having, and they will be updating the system. So you don't have to do anything, right? So, so now you might have one question. Let's say we are having some customization process, or we are having some process which is not feasible in the let's say standard EWM system. What we can do, right? So you can raise a ticket to SAP, or let's say your functionality which you are using in the previous version, let's say with upgrade you are unable to do those transaction, do those functionality. Okay, so you have to raise a ticket, you have to raise a concern to the SAP team, so they will be so whenever let's say they are having a upgradation, let's say you are having 2023, they will be having a upgrade of, let's say, 2023.2 or point 0.3 they will be having. Okay, let's say in this next upgrade your system is not working properly, so they will be taking they will be not giving you this upgrade. They will rather they will pause this upgrade for you, and they will take the feedback from you which systems are not working properly or which functionality are not working properly. They will work internally and they will fix those bugs, and with a new let's say upgrade, let's say in let's say 2023.3 or point 0.4, or let's say 2024 version, they will be let's say they will be targeting those loopholes which you are not able to work on it. So they will be solving that, and they will be again having the upgrade for your system. So everything will be done by SAP right now. So there will be no work from the consultant side or any kind of business side. There will be no work for the cloud edition. Okay. Then next one is your S4HANA Cloud Essential Edition. These are some exceptions and some of the other functionality are added in this system. But this system will also work as the same as the extended edition of your S4HANA Cloud. So same subscription based functionality will be there. So these are the deployment options are there. I hope this is clear to all of you. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section, or you can ask in the group also if you are having any doubts, any questions if you are having. Better to write it down in the comment section. I'll be looking into it, and sometime I look into the comments and I get a feedback from you. So please, if anyone is having any question, please do write in the comment section. It will be helpful for you also to get some more knowledge. It will be helpful for me also what things I have left or I need to. Again, I have to give some information on you. Okay, to you. So these are the deployment options. Okay, so now let's understand what kind of communication method or what kind of data transfer methods are available in the EWM system. Okay, so firstly, there will be two types of data or two kinds of data can be transferred or have to be transferred from the ERP system to the EWM system. Okay, those data are master data and your transactional data. Okay, so master data is basically, we will look into the master data in I believe one or two, after one or two slides we'll be looking into it. So mostly we will be having the warehouse information, plant information. So these are called the master data, and let's say the material master also we will be called in the EWM as a product master. So those kind of data is the master data, and the transactional data, whatever delivery data are there, those are called the transactional data mostly. Okay, so now if you are using the embedded S4HANA, you will not need the master data transfer because it is on the single system. So you can access the same data from the same system. So there will be no master data will be required. Okay. So master data you can use it from the system itself, S4HANA system itself, because you are using it as a embedded or a part of your S4HANA system. Okay. For decentralized EWM system, your ERP system is the leading system for the master data. Okay, so the data will be transferred in one direction. It is not both direction. Your master data will be um, one directional, that is they will be created in the let's say ERP system, and they will be transferred from ERP system to the EWM system. Okay, these kind of questions you will be getting in the certification exam. Okay, so just pay focus to this one. It will be very helpful if you are preparing for a certification exam also, and also if you are going for any kind of implementation or you are working in any kind of project, it will be very helpful for you to know the concept and to understand the concept. Okay, so for the decentralized system, NetWeaver system means your ERP system or ECC system. Your master data will be transferred by CIF method. Okay, CIF we called as a core interface. Okay, CIF means core interface. This core interface is the basic interface between SAP ERP and SAP SCM. Okay, so if you need to move the master data from one system to another system in the SCM system, so you have to use the SAP uh, sorry, you have to use the SIF method. Okay, so technically this will be done by the QRFC method. QRFC is another type of communication method, okay, which you can use as a data transfer from one system to another system. Okay, this is called as a queued remote function calls. Okay, so if anyone from the ABAP team, they will be knowing what is QRFC, what is a ALE method, so they will be understanding this. So in the S4HANA based decentralized system, the master data will be transferred through an ALE distribution model with the IDOCs. Simple IDOCs, so how we are sending the data right now for the other systems. So similar, you can use it for the S4HANA decentralized systems. Okay, so these are basically the communication method, how the data will be flow through from one system to another system. So if it is a for the master data, if it is a SCM system, so you have to use the SIF method. If it is a S4HANA decentralized system, then you have to use the ALE method with IDOCs. If it is a embedded system, then you don't have to move the master data. Master data will be already there. You can use that master data from the system. Okay, understood till this one? Or if you have any questions, any doubt, please ask in the comment section. Okay. Now here you can see what are the master data in ERP and the master data in the EWM system. Okay, so plant, shipping point, customer and vendor, these are the master data of ERP, which will be moved to the EWM, and there they will be using the location and business partner. So your customer and vendor will become as a business partner, plant and shipping point will become as a location. Your material master will become as a product master in EWM system. Okay, so transactional data, in the transactional data here you can see inbound delivery docs will become as inbound delivery notification, and outbound delivery docs will become as outbound delivery request. Okay, some question I got in the comment section about the, let's say, what happened or what is the functionality of let's say warehouse task or warehouse orders, are they same with the transfer request and transfer order? So we will be covering those in this session itself. Okay, so for those kind of questions, actually I have made this class, I have prepared this class, so I believe this will be helpful for you to understand the basic concepts. Okay, so this is basically the master data and transactional data in the SAP ERP and the SAP EWM, how it is transferred or how it is named in the each system. Okay, so if you are having an inbound delivery notification in the SAP EWM, then you have to understand this will be a simple copy of the inbound delivery document from the ERP. Similarly, if you are having an outbound delivery request document in the EWM system, that is your copy of outbound delivery document in the ERP system. Same data will be there. Now, in the SAP EWM, we are having or we are managing three types of system or three types of process. First one is a inbound processing. Inbound processing means your goods received process, right? Majorly it is your goods received process. Second thing is storage and operations. Here you can maintain the storage, how you are storing the products or how you are maintaining the products. And next one is outbound processing. So how you are processing the outbound means picking or processing the outbound delivery. So these will be called as your outbound processing. Okay. So next, we will be understanding what are the inbound processing are there, what are the functions are available in the inbound processing, what are the functions of storage and operations, what are the function of outbound processing. We will be continuing it tomorrow or maybe in the next class. So tomorrow maybe we will be planning for the S4HANA classes, the vendor, the business partner we are continuing. So maybe I'll be trying to make one class of that one. Then we can again move back to these classes, or let's see if we are continuing these classes. So mostly we have a plan for the S4HANA business partner continuation classes. Okay, so let's meet up again in the next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and keep learning.